Oh, there's a chair. What is interesting about this chair? Oh, no, it's like microwave. I guess we, have like a radar? A clue radar? Oh, I hope this is important. There's a 5, 1, 2, 3. I think that fills that out. 7 has to be there. Okay. That wasn't too difficult. I found a screwdriver. Perfect. Now I just need to figure out how to get evil Rebecca off my case. Honor, I found something. My ontological database indicates it is some kind of tool, but all further data is damaged or missing. It's a screwdriver, Scout. This is just what we needed. Hey, Tully, wasn't it? I'm guessing this is yours. Huh? What makes you think that? Well, because, I mean, you're a handyman, so... Oh, right, yeah, sorry. He's totally not a handyman. No one's just like, I am. So, do you mind if I borrow this? Mind? Why would I mind? Ooh. I'll lend you a tool anytime you like. Oh, no, please. Social distance. Get yourself out of my life. Scout, close your eyes. Maybe after we get out of here, you and me could go grab a coffee. Scout, if you've got a cattle prod attachment, now's the time. I will commit murder today, but not on Blake. Well, you know where I'll be if you change your mind. Yeah, you slide out of frame, Tully. Alright, let's do a little bit more investigating, I guess. As we reach another puzzle. Oh, this is so many dots. Alright. That means 5 has to be there. Simple. I found an apple. I'm going to poison Becky. Better watch out, Becky. Do you think this could be useful to the investigation? I'll be honest, it seems unlikely that an apple is the smoking gun. I bludgeoned him to death with an apple. A gun? Be careful, Honor. Guns are dangerous. No, Scout, it's just a turn of phrase. It means the murder weapon, or a vital clue. So, a smoking gun could, in fact, be a smoking gun. Oh. It's very confusing when humans say things that mean other things. I'm sure you'll catch on. Catch on to what? The turn of phrase. The turning? That was another one, wasn't it? Alright. Can I... Hey, Becky. Do you want this... apple? Are you just gonna show me whatever trash you picked up off the floor? Newsflash, I don't care. Rude, except my apple. I guess I need to investigate for something else. How am I supposed to let me leave? I'm gonna have to blackmail her. I also think I did all the puzzles in here, so maybe I just gotta... wait. Up. So, there's something there? Question mark? Ooh, this is a big one. How is that? Oh. There we go. So then just there. Wait, what did I do wrong? Oh, I always hit the, like, X instead of the, instead of the other one, instead of the actual clicking. Alright, so we found a Miss Terry toy. Well, let's give it. Oh, a new bonus puzzle has been added. Yippee. What's this toy doing here, John? Hey, be careful with that. Don't you realize what you're holding? Really? Some kind of action figure. Some kind of action figure? Action figure? That's not an action figure. It's a Miss Terry figurine. And a rare one too, if I'm not mistaken. It's in mint condition until you touched it with your grubby little hands. Huh. I thought it looked familiar. Guess I didn't recognize Becky without a scowl on her face. How come it's so valuable? Well, since you're interested, this particular figurine has a small but hilarious mistake. Take a look at the face. Did you notice anything? Aside from the strong urge to pull Becky's head off? No, the eyes are the wrong color. Isn't that funny? Like, how do you get the eyes the wrong color on Miss Terry? Ha 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 ha. They only made 200 before they noticed the problem, though they're very rare. I wonder how it got here. I've actually got another one just like it here in my Wait, is that mine? You took it out of my bag. You're a thief. A thief? It was just lying here on the floor. On the floor, but it's worth hundreds of dollars. There are people out there who would kill to own this. Oh, you're gonna accuse me of murder now, aren't you? Yeah, I killed for your stupid doll. Calm down, it's just a piece of plastic. I mean, you didn't hear this from me, but a credit card is also just a piece of plastic. Just a piece of plastic? Come on, John. Remember what Dr. Frierstein taught you? I'm sorry if I shouted. I just can't stand to see priceless collectibles being abused, especially when they belong to me. What did Dr. Frierstein do? Like, take your toys and break them in front of you? Sorry, John, I really didn't know it was yours. You should probably take it back before I get any ideas about shoving plastic Becky here into the garbage disposal. Why would you just threaten that? No. Dr. Frierstein says I have to learn to share. I mean, you don't have to share your, like, collectibles that you're trying to keep in good condition. Like a 4-year-old. Besides, you are Detective Oates after all. If I can't trust you, who can I trust? You were kidding about the garbage disposal thing, right? Yes, but now I'm gonna give it to Becky, who might destroy it. Here is my evidence. Oh great, even more crappy merchandise. Is that the outfit from the marching band episode? Nope, it's from the one with the big alien bug cult. Ugh, I hated that episode. You know, it took Casey 3 hours to get all the green gunk out of my hair. Excuse me, Miss Call. I couldn't help but overhearing. And I have to politely disagree. It wasn't just gunk, it was insect mucus. And it wasn't green, it was gray. I've seen it on VHS about 100 times. I don't care what color it was, that crap was in my hair. I have to swear so much in this. But those details are very important. Without a consistent world, the show would fall apart at the seams. This guy's way too much invested in the continuity errors. Like, he's the person who focuses on the aesthetics without actually caring about, like, the theme of something, and only wants things to be aesthetically similar and not have, like, consistent themes. or like not focusing on the story it's telling. It kind of feels like Player Ready One-ish to me. Oh, please. It's all made up anyway. As long as I'm here, people will keep watching. But the real fans value internal logic. You've got to construct a rich and consistent canon to build long-term viewership. But, like, the small details aren't what make up the consistent canon. Like, there's a difference. What the hell have canons got to do with anything? I can't believe you're so ignorant. This is exactly what caused the show to go downhill last season. You ought to be ashamed at what you've done. Yes, you, actress lady, in charge of the writing. Downhill? Are you crazy? I've never looked better. This isn't about you. Now I know you're crazy. Well, that works for a distraction. I didn't know human faces could display such shades of red. John really cares about the show, huh? I almost feel bad for Becky. Almost. Now, let's get on out of here. I think we have everything we need now, Honor. Are you ready to open the air vent? Ready as I'll ever be. You? I'm looking forward to exploring this ventilation system with you. You know, I can't tell if you're joking or not. I don't know if I'm capable of joking, Honor, but I would like to learn how. Thanks, Robot. Wait, before we climb in, any idea where this vent goes? I want to end up in the furnace. I could try mapping the internal topography with active radar. I don't have any clue what that means, but if you think it'll help, and if it will give me more pick cross. Pick cross. Things. Ooh, look at that. There we go. Wow, look at this vent system. It's so much detail. Wow, I'm already rank E detective. I've done it. Mapping complete! The vent leads to another room, of a similar size to this. Probably Blake's office. I don't think I'd be heading there so soon. Should I look for another way out? No. I'm gonna find a way to prove I didn't kill him. His office is the best place to start. I get there and it's like, you did kill him. I'm like, oh no. I just hope we don't run into Detective Cross when we get there. This vent looks pretty tight. You sure we're not gonna get stuck in there? Don't worry, Honor. My senses have already measured your body and... You did what? I took approximate measurements of your body. Compared to the ventilation shaft, it's unlikely you'll become stuck. You robot. Did I do something bad? No, you can't do that kind of thing without asking. Sorry, Honor. I didn't realize. I'm basically like a measuring tape. How about you delete those measurements and we'll pretend this never happened. Yeah, this is gonna take a couple hours. I am an old computer. What measurements? Hey, you can make jokes. No, I've literally forgotten. Come on, let's get in that vent before I start having second thoughts. Oh, they climb inside. They are in. We are going to check out the vents. It's so eventful. No sign of Detective Cross. What's the plan now? Good question. Sorry, Blake. I hope your ex-wife will be sad. They'll find whoever did this to you, Blake. I'll make sure. Scout, can you see anything? My pick cross. I can currently see 432 objects. Can you be more specific, or should I scan them all individually? No, never ending Picross. No, I mean, can you see anything that might shed some light on what happened? And before you say anything, I don't mean the desk lamp. You're gonna say that and it's gonna be the desk lamp that killed him. Understood. I'll scan the room. Beep, 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 beep. Look, there's a chibi figure. I don't trust it at all. I thought for sure those... I thought for sure those trophies look suspicious, but I guess they're nothing. So we know that. That fills it out. And that's also filled. Done. I found the medical report. I'm about to commit so many crimes by reading this. They won't need to lock me up for murder. But tampering with evidence? Definitely. This is the medical examiner's report. Detective Cross must have called somebody in to check the body. We use these in murder mystery when we need to know the basics of about a murder. You know, cause of death, time of death. Now, people were murdered on your TV show? Well, yeah, it's literally in the title. I didn't realize. I thought you said you were innocent. No one actually dies on the show, Scout. They're just acting. Acting? Oh, I see. The show wasn't real. You're just pretending to be an actress. That's not how it works. No, I don't have time to explain this right now. Give me a minute to read this report. Yes, all actresses are murderers. In murder mystery shows. Cause of death. Blunt force trauma to the head. And just like the detective said, time of death, approximately 4:30 p.m. Where was I at 4:30 p.m.? According to my internal chronometer, that's when we met in the parking lot. You're my alibi, Scout. Of course. Scout, I think I just found my alibi. A floating, talking computer. Miss Mazira, what are you doing in here? I definitely didn't come in to hide any murder clues. I'm not like that. Bill, what can you tell me, Bill? You really shouldn't be in here, Miss Mazira. You're gonna get yourself arrested. I know I shouldn't be here, Bill, but I couldn't stay in that big break room. How would you even get out? I thought Detective Cross locked the door. I crawled out through the ventilation system, with a little help from Scout here. By the way, here's my floating computer. I am Scout. Hi. What is that, a flying fax machine? He's a robot. Some kind. We haven't had much of a chance to know each other yet. Scout, this is Bill. He's the studio's one-man security team. Hello, Bill. Boy, technology these days is amazing, isn't it? My son can fax me his drawings from home, and they come out right here in my office. Well, up until last week anyway. Now they got him doing macaroni art at school. He's gummed up the machine something awful. Okay. Bill, I've got to prove to Detective Cross that I didn't kill Blake. Can you help me? You know, I'd do anything to help you out, Miss Mazira. Mazira, I don't want to get in trouble. What have you been doing since Detective Cross arrived? He put me in charge of guarding the crime scene. As I'm doing right now. Sure ain't letting anyone in here touch nothing. Oh, what do you got in your hand? He's got a lot of stuff to do, so I'm supposed to make sure no one gets in here or touches anything. Nothing like a medical examination report. You didn't touch anything, did you? I read something. Who, me? Of course not. You've got nothing to worry about. I didn't hamper this investigation. What about the medical examiner's report? You were reading it just a minute ago. Did you forget? Scout, you snitch. Oh, the report. Oh, geez, that's super important. I'm gonna be in so much trouble if Detective Cross hears about this. Thanks, Scout. You're welcome. You're welcome, Honor. You and Detective Cross. What do you think of Detective Cross? Honestly, he's kinda scary. I told him I liked his badge, and he towered over me like some kind of enormous angry telephone pole. I swear, he looks twice as big up close. Yeah. He just stood there, frowning at me. It felt like hours. Then he pointed at my tie and said it was unprofessional. He was probably doing Picross to understand what my tie was. I like this tie. All I want is to prove to Detective Cross that I didn't kill Blake. I don't know if he suspects me, but I'm gonna prove it. You're a smart cookie, Miss Mizrahi, but shouldn't we let the detective do his job? And stay in the break room all night? No thanks. Maybe he knows what he's doing, but it's taken too long. At this rate, the real killer is gonna get away before he's even interviewed us. I know I'm just an actress in a detective show. Hell, I wasn't even the main character, but I can help. Maybe you're gonna need some serious evidence to convince Detective Cross you're not a suspect. The medical examiner's report says Blake died around 4:30 p.m. I'd left Blake's office way before that. I mean, here's the thing, Tully's super suspicious. That's great, but can you prove it? I've seen it in your show. You need evidence. Now, did you record anything on that camera of yours? Yes, Honor. I automatically keep a cyclical buffer of the past few hours of visual input. However, I have no way of displaying those images. What about your screen face? All that technology and they didn't give you a printer? I'll add it to the list, along with crowbars. You know, that reminds me of the fancy CCTV system we were supposed to get. Then they trimmed the budget, and it ended up only getting installed out in the parking lot. Typical management, I'm telling you. We can't afford more security. I'm telling you, they'll come down. Wait, are you saying there's CCTV outside? Sure. No one ever showed me how to use it, but it's there. Bill, that CCTV will prove my alibi. I was in the parking lot when the murder happened. Can you pull this footage to show to Detective Cross? I still don't know why we have to prove our innocence. Well, in theory, but you need my fingerprint to open the security office door, and I'm supposed to stay here and guard the crime scene. What if from who? Everyone else is locked in the break room. What if the murderer comes back? Then Scout will, blast him with his death ray. Really? He can do that? I like the responses. If someone comes here, we will murder them. Like, Una reverse murder. Yes, that is a thing he can do. Absolutely, I've given him free reign to kill anyone he deems fit. Now, could you go get that tape, please? Oh, geez. Okay, if you're sure, I'll be as quick as I can. I'm so sorry, but I don't think we're in the right here. In fact, I don't know why we feel the need to prove our innocence. There's been no expressed interest in us being a suspect, other than Becky. Honor, I don't have a death ray. I know, Scout. Just play along, okay? First real crime scene. It's nothing like I imagined. I thought you pretended to solve crimes on your TV show. I did, and I've read so many mystery novels, seen so many movies. Sounds stupid now, but I guess I convinced myself I know how to handle a real murder. Now I'm standing here, looking at the body of my friend Dan's. The door opens. Bill, did you get the tapes already? Sure hope it's not a murderer here to disrupt the crime scene. Uh-oh. Ahem. Jesus. Detective Cross will do fine. Thanks. You want to give me an explanation, or shall I skip straight to the handcuffs? I know I'm disrupting a crime scene, which is a serious offense, but I swear I was just trying to prove my innocence, even though you never expressed particular bias towards me. I can't wait to see how you're gonna try and tuck your way out of this. Okay, I can explain everything. How'd you even get in here? Through the air vent? The air vent? Who do you think you are? John McClane? Maybe if you hadn't locked us out in the break room, I could have used the door. Like a normal person. Oh really? My apologies. I didn't realize I should have made it easier for you to tamper with the crime scene. I realize this looks bad, but I'm sick of waiting around. You haven't even taken our statements yet. This is real life, not some 2-bit TV show. Good police work takes time. I gotta pick cross through all these items. You know how long that takes. I'm just trying to find some way to prove I didn't kill Blake. He was my friend. And you thought breaking into a crime scene was gonna help your case. Actually, I did. There's solid proof I didn't do it. Bill's just gone to get the security tapes. I was beginning to wonder where he'd gone. Maybe you convinced him to leave, so you can screw around with the real evidence. You'll see once he gets back. You just have to trust me. Or maybe Bill's tampering with the evidence. Trust doesn't get you very far in my line of work. That's why I trusted Bill. Have you got any leads yet? Why would he tell us that? Yeah, I'm looking at one right now. Please, detective, I was just trying to help. Being a detective on TV doesn't mean you're qualified to waltz in and take over a real murder investigation. Real police work isn't a game. It's dangerous. You don't do pick cross. And you don't know the first thing about it. That's where you're wrong. My dad was on the force. Pulling the dad card. And I suppose he told you all about it? You didn't have to. He'd come home exhausted every night. I saw what it did to him. I might not have the training, but I understand the job. I know what it takes. Don't make me laugh. I've seen your show. You wouldn't last 5 minutes on the force. What would you do if the killer showed up right now? I would blast them with my death ray. No. You're just trying to help. He's kidding, detective. Yeah, this dude isn't even aware of, isn't like even giving Scout the time of day. He's just like, yes, completely normal. A floating computer. What's taking so long anyways? We've been stuck in that room for hours. I'm just doing my job. There are a lot of things to cover. Security, photography, evidence collection. I've read enough mysteries to know it shouldn't take this long. Something's wrong. So I'm a little understaffed. Nothing I can't handle. Oh great. It's reassuring to know that Blake's death is so high on the LAPD's list of priorities. Central screwing me around again. I'm talking about this to a civilian, but it won't work. I might be old, but I'm not getting pushed into a desk job yet. It takes as long as it takes, and that's the end of it. Now, also, here's a robot. Detective Cross, this is Scout. Looks like something out of Buck Rogers. Are you a real detective? Can you help me find my creator? You'd better get this flying toaster out of my face before things get ugly. Scout, maybe you should leave the nice detective alone. Poor Scout. Hey, Bill. Alright, Ms. Irahi. I think it's time we move this conversation down to the precinct, don't you? I got it, Honor. I found the security tape. And nice of you to join us. Detective Cross! Oh, geez. I mean, what a pleasant surprise. Maybe I'm getting forgetful in my old age, but didn't I tell you to guard this room? I am guarding the room. I mean, I was. I just had to go, care to explain how Miss Marple over here managed to get in? You said to make sure nobody got through that door. You, didn't say anything about the air vents? So you wandered off and left a murder suspect at the scene of the crime. Alone with all the evidence? Well, when you say it like that... I only went to check the CCTV system. It would have been back sooner, but I had to take the darn thing apart to get at the tape. Didn't you just press the eject button? There's an eject button? I do not know technology. So what do you say, detective? Care to see my evidence? You've got 5 minutes. After that, I'm taking you downtown. That 5 minutes is to do Picross. That's all I need. Scout, can you scan this? It really is Picross. It just doesn't make sense. Why is Picross the answer to everything? That also doesn't work. Let's see. 3 there. Which tells us that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Those are also then filled out. We know that then, which tells us this. What else can we figure out from all this? First of all, these have to have X's around them. This is a 10, also a 10. So we know all of that. And we know all that. That means these have to be like that. And these ones have to be here. This tells us a 4. And that's an act. So we also know all of this info. Gotta be a 4. A 1. 2. 2. There we go. Simple. And we found a CCTV tape. Nice. I've also gotten a new rank. I don't know what a rank does, but it's higher. Wow, thanks for scanning that, Scout, because we could just then put it into the VHS player. Okay guys, it's the best day of class. We're watching Bill Nye. Bill Nye, the science guy. Okay, what are we looking at? This is the security footage of the parking lot earlier this afternoon. Look, there's Bill. Who's in that background? Looks like they got spray cans. You got a problem with vandals around here, Bill? And them, no, they're just contractors. We get a lot around here. You know, they're not contractors, they're kids. They've got skateboards, for God's sake. Didn't you say you were looking for kids doing graffiti earlier, Bill? Oh, geez. As enlightening as this is for some of us, I don't see how it proves anything useful. I'm getting that to that, detective. Bill, can you fast forward to about 4:30 p.m.? There it is. See? That's me standing by my car. I spoke to Bill, then Scout. Okay, you were in the parking lot. So what? Blake was already dead. He died around 4:30 p.m., and the CCTV footage clearly shows I was in the parking lot. Well, I'll be damned. Not bad for a TV detective, huh? I guess not. Now, if I could just... you'd write me... Wait a second. How do you know the time of death? It was mentioned to me. Bill, did you let her read the medical report? Oh, geez. Oh, man. I sure hope there's no legal repercussions for tampering with a crime scene. Listen up, everyone. I'll need to keep you here a little longer. Please, detective. I've spent the last 20 minutes trying to get John and Becky to stop arguing. I'd have more luck sorting out the Middle East. Oof. That's a statement. If you need something to keep you occupied, start working on those statements. What about me? Can I help out some other way? Scout could. Listen, Nancy Drew. You got lucky with the CCTV, but that was all it was. Luck. Now go home and let the professionals handle this. Hey, how come she gets to go home? She could be the murderer. I have seen evidence that proves otherwise. Only thing she's guilty of is being a pain in my ass. You can't keep me locked up in here. What if I'm next? Don't worry, babe. If anyone tries anything, I'll whack them with one of my dumbbells. It's here in my pocket. You brought dumbbells with you on a job? You never know when you're gonna find a spare 5 minutes to work up a sweat. You know what I mean. Ugh. Ugh. A reclusive nun would get what you mean. And even she'd think 5 minutes is pathetic. Oh. Bad taste in my mouth. Wait. Did I just find Becky funny? Detective, I'm begging you. You gotta let us out of here. I'm going stir crazy. All of us in the quarantine. Fine. You can leave the goddamn room. Just stay inside the studio grounds, okay? I mean it. Did any of you try anything? I'll have you tackled by a patrolman faster than you can say WrestleMania. Actually, if this was the 90s, what was the situation in the Middle East in the 90s? I feel like that joke would have been less iconically. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's probably still. Quick question. How cute is this theoretical patrolman? How good is his credit? Does he get on well with his mother? As for you, go on. Just for the record, you guys are all crazy. I'm putting that in my report. Oh, got him, detective. Praise the goddess we're free. Ish. Guess I should go home now, like you said. Don't feel bad, babe. You earned it. You said you were gonna prove yourself innocent, and you went out and did it. You're a self-made woman. I did, didn't I? Casey, you're my only friend left, I guess. So what are you waiting for? You're free to go. Got so much flower and butterfly themes. Uh-oh. You've got that look on your face. Don't think you can hide it from me, Missy. I know that look. That's the honor, Mizrahi. I'm not giving in special. It's just, I got myself out of trouble, but what about you guys? What about Blake? He gave me my big break and then fired me. I wouldn't even be here without him. He wasn't just my boss. He was my friend who fired me. Right up until he fired you. But that's just it. It doesn't make any sense. All I could think of at the time was how angry I was, but looking back, he was so nervous. I mean, he also was like nervous about his wife. You've been playing a detective too long, babe. You're starting to sound like one. Maybe this game is about me becoming a detective. It's not just me. There's something else going on. I just can't leave. If you want to keep investigating on her, I'm here to help. Scout? Don't you want to go and find a real detective? You may not be a real detective, but maybe that's okay. Maybe what I really need is a partner. I'm good at finding things, but I'm no good with people. But you convinced Bill to help you. You proved your innocence in Detective Cross. So, maybe I don't need a real detective after all. Because together, we can solve anything. If you want to try, that is. No. Leave, robot. Nah, that would be mean. Why not? I think I'm getting to like having you around anyway. How about you, Casey? Will you help me look into it? Absolutely. You know I've got your back. Thanks, Casey. What does KC stand for? Chronic catastrophe. Calico. Yes. But, can I pop to the loo first? I need to go for hours and I'm genuinely